So my team, and I'm building an amazing team right now. We just started going after MLS deals, and I'm noticing that we're getting a lot of them fresh, like first day.
Yep.
How can we get the listing agent using Privy, right? Get the listing agent's info. What can we do to kind of get them to accept an offer today as opposed to aggregating a bunch of offers, multiple offer situation? Like, what are ways that we can incentivize them to take our offer today?
So I always tell them, of course, using them as the buyer's agent as well is the key because they get to double end the commission. But I always tell them that I'm under a time obligation, okay, that I have to make a decision by the end of day today on whether or not this is going to be my project or that's going to be my project. And so if we could get this wrapped up today, that means that I can stay and play on this deal. So I always make them like, hey, look, it needs to happen today. What do I need to do in order for this deal to get done today? So I put the pressure on the agent to make the decision. Because remember, they know that if we don't do the deal with me today, then they're going to have to accept some other person's offer tomorrow, and it's going to be a 3% commission for them instead of 6%. So how do I help you make 6% today?
Got it. And we don't even need representation. That's how we kind of phrase it. Like, we really don't. We have people we could use. I've heard you mention they might have a recommendation, somebody they like.
That's only in markets where they're afraid to do dual representation.
I'm in Texas, so most of them can't. So we try to go unrepresented, but like
unrepresented, or see if they have a friend they want to refer you to.
Perfect. Okay. And so that's kind of what you're using is just like, hey, I'm under a time obligation per my company. We need to be able to make a decision today. What can we do to make this happen? And like you said, otherwise they got to go take the offer tomorrow, 3%.
Yeah, or I got to go find a different house. We're really looking to make a decision today.
Okay, that's freaking awesome. I have a kid, man. I literally got this kid. He has got no training. I'm like, let me teach you the principles of astro flipping so you can just keep getting these MLS deals. We made 18K. Like, boom, split. And I sold it to Philip on the way to the meetup. So it's stuff like that that I get super excited about. And that was my first on-market deal that we've been able to close. Awesome. And most of them are just kind of attempting. So it's a lot of fun, guys, when you treat it like a game, just finding the good house, running numbers. Austin's super hot. So anything out there, guys, like
Are you running Privy out there?
So I literally, check this. I didn't run Privy because I wasn't doing a bunch of agent stuff. But because I got this kid doing agent stuff, I'm like, hey, we're getting Privy. So you can just call the listing agents. You don't need to deal with buyer's agents anymore. And that's how I want to support my team, is give them the tools they need to perform in ways that I'm not really doing. Like, I do a lot of micro flipping, guys. I do a lot of JV deals. But when it comes to on-market stuff, I just found somebody who's super talented at it. I send him videos of you now. I'm like, hey, watch this guy. He's mastered it. He's a YouTube university kind of person. And so, I'm just trying to introduce him to the principles so he can make more money, join the community, and build. I want to provide a platform kind of like what you're doing with Keegly for people to build something, and open a business and to learn how to be an entrepreneur. So I love everything that you guys have taught, because I literally went from doing like a deal. I did 2 deals before I got into astro flipping, guys. And before that, I had spent $10,000 on a credit card to get educated about real estate. Astro flipping took all of the hard pieces out. The marketing is like solved for by working with other people. Like, it literally moves all the hardest parts.